On my place, need a pace, grandma say, when I came, tailor-made, not the same, she called me her Zed, I might do her mad, she ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing, that boy in the, he thought I was, he didn't know my hands, who I they the judge, I made it out the mud, I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was, she know I play for keeps, she know I'm off of, it's bitter when it's sweet, she know I'm off of, boy elite, she my pride, a piece.
Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Pass to Murray. Back to Davis. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Well, you describe AD's games, and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Bridges with it. Checked by Murray. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
Now here's Jokic. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Here's Wall. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Back to Bridges. Fires from deep. Buries it from three. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. They kick it out to Murray. Outside none. 6 to shoot. Another shot.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
To the paint. And stolen by Nunn. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Anthony with a bucket.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Finney-Smith. Antetokounmpo inside. DiVincenzo with it. Ball for three. Anthony grabs the board. The Lakers in the lead.
2 minutes.
And Anthony slams it in.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Murray. Pass to Davis. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And they recover it. Second chance shot. Gets another look. Good on the shot.
Anthony Davis.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Here's Finney-Smith. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Davis a screen. Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Now here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls.
You know, inside, Giannis's length really helps him get by the defense. Not much they can do to trip him up or slow him down. He's a force.
Here's Murray, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Davis. Antetokounmpo with the block. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first.
Lakers foul.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Substitution.
The Lakers on D. Out to Bridges. This one for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Rondo. Shoots over wall. Hits the front of the rim and out. He got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Miles Bridges has been on display for the Mavericks. Hitting three.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. All right, look who's coming on the court.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Your Mavericks.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. The Lakers trail.
And, you know, Wall himself has said, my jumper is the key thing. Whether in pick and roll or on the break, defenses force him to knock down shots.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
And the Lakers with possession here. Howard, the screen. It's Rondo on the take. Second chance effort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. McDaniels inside. Pass to Brown. Goes back up. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Brown's got his first points of the night.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Barton. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside, Rondo. And there's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. And you watch Wall shoot the ball. Man, he is consistent with his mechanics.
Yeah, you know, he's got that one motion release, BA, and gets rid of it pretty quickly. And still carry your offense in stretches when he needs to.
First team foul.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car.
You know, Grant, with Sexton, it's not just that he has speed. He actually knows how to use that speed as a weapon.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, defenders have to play out on him because of his three-point ability. So he'll wait to catch them flat-footed, then use his burst to blow by them, getting into the teeth of the defense and making plays.
Howard.
Dwight Howard.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
There's an example of that strength that Dwight Howard possesses. I love seeing him fight through contact.
Colin Sexton.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Outside none. Down low. Here's Jokic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
At the line for Dallas.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
The drive by Murray. Nice D from Brown.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
A minute 39 left in the first half of this game. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Timeout charge to Dallas. It's a t-shirt advance. Make some noise.
A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 7. Outside Davis. Pass to Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Right side, DiVincenzo. Inside. Stolen by Davis. Outside none. From 7 feet. Jokic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Rejected by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
There's 48 seconds left in the second. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Stolen by Bridges. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. "17 seconds left in the first half." Pass to Jokic. Off target from three-point range. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Mavericks 30. The Lakers 21.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And Dallas calls time here. The Mavericks leading. The foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. The former MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, you figure he'll be in that conversation for a while.
Yeah, staggering numbers from him. I wouldn't be surprised to see him win a few more MVPs, quite honestly, B.A. All-world talent that you just can't ignore. It's hard to take your eyes off of him when he's on the court.
Rondo. And it's Howard finishing it off.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Howard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assist from
Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, you can't forget about this now. Rondo's averaged double-digit assists multiple seasons. As good a passer as any in this league.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Screen by Bridges. And the big finish by Wall.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Now here's Rondo. Howard, the screen. On the wing partner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rondo. Off target with the 3. The Mavericks on offense. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. To the inside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Well, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on it. That's the way you do it.
Timeout called for the Lakers. Ladies and gentlemen.
Some changes now for the Lakers. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the paint. Rejected by Brown. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. For 3, Allen on target from range. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well. A much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Murray with it. Picked up by Sexton. Second shot opportunity. And it's Jokic laying it in. Jokic has got 8 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Allen. Now Brown. He's guarded by Anthony. And he makes it on the layup. Give him 8.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
That's his second personal foul.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
And Murray drops them both. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Now here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Down low. Here's Brown. Rejected by Jokic. To the paint. Pass to Davis. Banked it in off the glass.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Here's McDaniels. Now Brown.
Lakers foul. Anthony Davis. That's his third personal foul. 14 foul.
The first free throw is good.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Your Mavericks dance team.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's Howard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Moses Brown.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
A different look for Dallas.
8-time All-Star. Howard made the NBA All-First Team 5 straight years. One of the greatest centers this game has ever seen when you look at his record.
Now here's Rondo. They retain possession. And now the Mavs on the run. Rondo with the steal. On the wing, Barton. The three. And again, the Lakers, no good. Let's go with a three. And so it's Dallas with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And their defense has... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Rondo. And he drives in. Shoots over wall. Oh, they get a hand on it. DiVincenzo with the steal. Antetokounmpo outside. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Lakers with a rebound. Barton outside. Howard, the screen. Barton attacking. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Lets it fly. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. Here's Ariza. Here's Rondo. No good on the triple.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Outside wall. From deep. Howard grabs the miss. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Rondo with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Barton left side. The three is up. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Howard. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And here's Jokic. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
For three, Bridges. Jokic grabs the board. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top three, it's now the top four, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
To the middle. The kick out to Wall. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his second personal foul, second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And that one drops for him.
Once AD gets the ball inside, he's about there. And a little power takes care of the rest.
Outside none. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Did you see that? Wow, John Wall still has major bounce after being in the league over 10 years.
Here's Jokic. Outside for Davis. Back to Jokic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And they're up 2-0 in this season series, a chance to go 3 for 3 against the Lakers.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Antetokounmpo inside. No good with a layup. Pass to Jokic. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Jokic, no good. Wall on the take. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big mark.
Hands kicking it, I could win the Cy Young. I'm throw every king got a every